Have you ever spent time with someone and felt completely drained afterward? Or wondered why some people keep hurting you, yet you don't speak up? These moments make us question how we let others treat us. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This means we must live by our values and protect our peace by not accepting harmful behavior. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, and accept what we cannot change. But it also reminds us that setting clear boundaries is essential for a calm mind. Science supports this idea. Studies show toxic relationships raise stress hormones like cortisol, which can damage both your body and mind over time. So, understanding and avoiding toxic behaviors isn't just wise, it's crucial for your well-being. Behavior 1. Constant criticism. Toxic behavior you should never accept is constant criticism. It's when someone always points out your mistakes or flaws without ever encouraging or supporting you. Imagine having a person in your life who only focuses on what you do wrong. It slowly chips away at your confidence and makes you doubt yourself. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means that while you can't control what others say, you can control how you let it affect you. Constant criticism drains your energy and fills your mind with negativity. Science shows that negative feedback triggers your brain's stress response, releasing cortisol, which, when high for long periods, harms your health. The Stoic approach is to recognize that other people's harsh words say more about them than you. Focus on improving yourself quietly, and don't absorb their unnecessary judgment. Remember, your self-worth is not defined by someone else's opinions. Behavior 2. Manipulation. Another toxic behavior is manipulation. This is when people twist facts, use guilt, or play with your emotions to get their way. Manipulators want to control you, often without you realizing it at first. This kind of behavior is harmful because it breaks trust and makes you question your own judgment. Neuroscience reveals that manipulation activates the brain's fear centers, making it harder to think clearly or make good decisions. As Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic emperor, advised, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This means instead of reacting angrily or trying to fight back in the same way, keep your calm and clarity. Understand that manipulation is about their weakness, not your strength. By standing firm and not reacting impulsively, you protect your mind from being controlled. Use reason as your shield. Recognize when someone tries to manipulate you, and do not give them the power to disturb your peace. Behavior 3. Emotional unavailability. Emotional unavailability is a silent but dangerous toxic behavior. It happens when someone you care about is always distant, refusing to share their feelings or support you emotionally. This creates a gap where loneliness and frustration grow. You might feel like you are talking to a wall or reaching out to someone who never responds. The Stoics teach us to accept what we cannot change, but also to know where to put our energy wisely. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Emotional unavailability leaves you craving connection that never comes, which is a kind of poverty. Scientifically, people who lack emotional connection can feel increased anxiety and depression because our brains need social bonds to stay healthy. The Stoic advice here is clear. Accept that you cannot force someone to change, but don't waste your emotional strength on people who don't give back. Focus on your own growth and seek relationships that nourish your soul. Behavior 4. Blaming others for their problems. The last toxic behavior to avoid is when people always blame others for their problems. These individuals never take responsibility for their actions and constantly point fingers. This behavior is exhausting because it drags you into their drama and wastes your energy. The Stoics believed that true power lies in controlling your own mind and actions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When someone blames others, they give away their power and keep themselves stuck. Science tells us that people who blame others tend to have lower resilience and more stress because they don't face challenges head-on. The best way to handle this toxic behavior is to detach yourself emotionally and focus on your own responses. You can't fix others, but you can choose not to be dragged into their blame games. Protect your peace by not engaging with those who refuse to own their mistakes. To sum up, these 4 toxic behaviors: constant criticism, manipulation, emotional coldness, and blaming others, can steal your peace if you accept them. As Marcus Aurelius said, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Protect your mind like a fortress. Don't let others' negativity control your emotions or thoughts. Remember Epictetus's words, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." Stay strong, set clear boundaries, and keep your calm. Your peace is your power, and only you can decide what you accept in your life.